Arsenal forever! Banega. Alvaro Morata could be going to Dortmund, and George Sampaoli has absolutely no mates. Do what the Argentina manager should have done ages ago. Put your willy down, listen up, I'm Rob Armstrong, and this is the Daily News. First up, let's talk about some sweet transfer-y goodness, and Alvaro Morata, who has not been the most popular man in West London since joining Chelsea, missing his fair share of important chances, as well as endlessly linking himself with moves away from the club. So what solution has he found for his little problem? Well, it looks like he might be going for the Michy Batshuayi approach and joining Borussia Dortmund. Batshuayi found some brilliant form in Dortmund last year while on loan from Chelsea, and if they can repeat that by buying Morata, then everyone's a winner. The only problem is, Chelsea want to recoup most of the £60 million they spent on him, and that is a lot of money. Spain and Barcelona left-back Jordi Alba has been linked with a move to Manchester United and Tottenham over the last few days, in a move that I would describe as being about as likely as Willy Caballero having a good night's sleep for the next 6 months. Ah yes, we all know how desperately those big players seek the move to the club where they can stop winning trophies. Speaking of which, Tottenham also have their eyes on Caballero's best mate, Ante Rebic from Eintracht Frankfurt, for a fee of around £25 million. After Raja Nainggolan's move to Inter Milan stepped up a notch yesterday, with Nainggolan himself even posting on Instagram that he wasn't happy about moving from the club, but he's had his hand forced, it looks like Roma are going to replace the Belgian with Javier Pastore. Pastore, who is in advanced talks with West Ham, apparently. But it seems like getting Mark Noble to waterboard someone isn't the best way of convincing them to sign a contract at the club. Arsenal's quest to put together a half-decent midfield that could win the Europa League goes on. And who better to do it than Unai Emery's old pal from Sevilla, Éver Banega. While they continue their pursuit of Lucas Torreira from Sampdoria, it looks like Barrera could also be on the way to North London to jump into Jack Wilshere's warm grave for a fee of around £15 to £20 million. Well, that's if he hasn't been imprisoned for beating Argentina manager George Sampaoli to death, which by the sounds of things he, along with all his Argentina teammates, he might. Yes, the Argentina squad is said to be furious with their manager's ineptitude following their crushing 3-0 defeat to Croatia, which left them with just 1 point after 2 group games and in pretty serious danger of not getting through to the knockout stages. Sampaoli then went on to blame the rest of the squad for Messi underperforming, which was followed by rumours that Sergio Aguero, Lucas Biglia, Angel Di Maria, Éver Banega and Lionel Messi will all be retiring immediately after the World Cup. There's even suggestions that Sampaoli won't even last until the next game against Nigeria. It's the first time in 11 group games they've even lost, since they lost in 2002 to England. So now they're on the edge of a full-blown meltdown, and just to top it off, the Croatian manager has said that he'll be resting players for their next game against Iceland, which means if the Viking-clapping lunatics beat Nigeria, they'll only need a point against a below full-strength Croatian side. That's all the news for today. We'll see you tomorrow as always, but until then, lads, let's not bash Willy too much today. He's feeling fragile.
I need to focus on forward. God trying to open the door. My life was bogus before. Ain't no one trying to support.